Is it not Is it not supposed to be capitalized?
I mean, technically it is, but y'all's aren't capitalized.
Okay.
I
Oh,
mean,
I mean, we're live.
Yeah, no one's
okay.
watching us.
Well, this is a
It is what
great
it is.
intro. Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the
welcome.
Scuffed String.
Yes, welcome to Benny's Scuffed Adventure Team. My name is Blaine Chalmaibato-san, and to my right, we have the lovely Greylich.
To your right?
It's
Or is
to
it
my right on the
left?
screen.
Oh, okay, I see. Facing them.
Gosh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Alright.
This is off to a great
Just gotta
start.
make just gotta make it more scuffed. It would be Benny's adventure team that is scuffed, but I'm Grey Lich, or most likely Josh.
We'll go
And
back
then
and forth
yeah.
on
And then
names. And
down
there we
below me,
go. Is this better?
There we
now
go.
that
Now
she's
it's better.
back
Now
with
she's Bad
everybody.
Wolf.
Bad Wolf, also Nicole, and unfortunately, I have known these two losers their entire life, so there'll be a
Yeah.
lot of back and forth between the three of
Yes,
us.
we are siblings, so yeah.
Unfortunately.
This is a common passion that we all share, Genshin Impact, sadly. But
So as you can tell how this is going.
yeah, it's been fun. I've enjoyed playing Genshin with you guys.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Even though we make fun of you.
I mean, yes, I guess.
Yeah.
I just don't care enough. But
Okay.
You're the one who wanted to make a podcast about Genshin
So obviously you
Impact,
care
and
enough.
you don't care enough.
that's true. Okay. Well,
Alright.
I'll give a shout out then to Resin Refresh. I know you guys haven't listened to this podcast, but it's a podcast by Travis Gafford and Mark Z. If you don't know them, they're League of Legends content creators, and they did a Genshin podcast, and I listened to it, and I thought it was fun, and thought it was something fun we can do. So, shout out to them for the idea. Theirs is a little bit different because they actually bring guests on. So yeah, we don't know enough people to bring guests on,
True.
but we're gonna have fun. We'll have guests
Have fun.
in our hearts.
We can potentially find guests to bring
Yeah, we
on
can. We
and
can.
rage about stuff.
Yes.
I know a couple people that would rant.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we have some people we know that would definitely rant about the game. All right. Well, do you want to start us off, Mr. Greylich?
All right. Well, to start us off, something that I want to do is to go over a character for a week and to. I guess we can't actually say simp on Twitch, can we? That's a banned word.
Is it really a banned word? Well, you just
I
got us
think it
banned
is, but
because you said
great
it.
start.
Hmm.
But to introduce a character and to fan over them with how great they are. And who else to start out with? But we're gonna start out with our boy, Bennett.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
I believe in you.
Boom, Bennett.
There you go. You got it.
We did
Bennett.
it.
We did it. So yeah, Pyro
Yay.
4-star,
Scuffed.
arguably the most necessary character in the entire game.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know what you guys
absolutely.
have to say about that, but
I'm just looking
He's
at the splash art here, and there's so many great things about it.
true. His character design's pretty fantastic. The way he has his thumbs up lined up, like we couldn't do that
Heck
one
yeah.
time.
yeah.
Gosh.
Which video will be coming shortly if you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. We will be posting every week us doing bosses with different fun teams, and this week, of course, we had to run a Bennett comp because Bennett's our boy.
It's our boy.
That he is.
Benny Boo Boo, as we like to call him. We have a lot. I would say we have a lot of nicknames, but it's more like Bad Wolf has a lot of nicknames for characters and other things in the
That is
game,
true.
and we just kind of adopt them as she says them. So
Yes,
yes.
I'm a bad influence.
that she is.
All right, talk to us a little more about Bennett then.
Okay. So Bennett, as I said, probably the most important utility or support character in the game. He heals, he buffs. He's just awesome. I mean, just look at him.
True.
As far as team comps go, you can honestly stick him anywhere.
Yes.
He fits almost into every single team comp which just highlights how good his kit is. But yeah, you guys want to talk about his kit a little bit? Skills?
Yeah,
You guys both play him, so
we do
Yep,
sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I mean, he's in all.
every now and then.
We'll talk
Is
about
it
our
like an-
teams later, but he's pretty much in all of my comps.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, yeah,
He's in a lot of your comps.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as
Just-
we'll talk about in the future, I don't have a lot of characters built out, but he is one of them.
He is one of them because he's
Uh,
necessary.
Yes.
He's one of the first ones I had to do
Yeah.
because he's just that necessary.
That he is. So here I can give you the names of
I
his
was gonna say I
skills.
got his skills pulled up unless you do.
Okay, now go ahead.
Okay. Well, how in depth do you want to go on this? Do you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, what's the most important one?
I mean, okay, yeah, we'll start with his most important is his burst, which is Fantastic Voyage, which I actually never looked at that name. That's I don't understand what that has to do with Bennett, but
He's an adventurer.
I mean, he's all about
He's going
adventuring.
adventuring.
true.
going on
But
a
Fantastic
fantastic voyage.
Voyage.
Yeah, you're going on a fantastic voyage.
All right,
Looks
okay.
like it blurred my fingers.
Yep.
That's not
So
great.
if you haven't played or Bennett, or if you don't care about Bennett, too bad. He performed. So this is his circle AOE with the thumbs up. And it will gain any characters in there will gain attack bonus based on his base attack, and it will also heal, restore health for characters below 70%, and it will also have AoE Pyro that is dealt to enemies in
Yes.
the circle. So
Honestly, just a fantastic ability.
Yeah.
it's got everything you want. It's got AoE damage, it's got healing, and it's
buff,
got attack
feelings. Yeah.
buff.
Yep.
Perfect.
That's really
Then
all you use Bennett for, is that?
that
That's
is
true.
honestly
That's
the
pretty
most
much it.
important part of Bennett. But his other skill, just to cover it, is
Just to
Passion
cover it.
Overload, where he
Yes.
just swings his sword filled with fire, and if you hold it, he has 2 charge up levels that he can do. The first one will strike twice, and then the third one will trigger 3 times, but will launch him backwards because of course
It's the best
it is
one
Bennett.
Right.
because it's Bennett.
Because it's Bennett.
He doesn't take
But
any
what's-
damage though.
He doesn't take
It's
any
not.
damage. And what's interesting, if you have like a shield like Xingqiu's swords or another shield, he won't get launched back.
Oh, really? I didn't know
I-
that.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
If I remember correctly as well, with one of his constellations, he also doesn't get launched back when in his burst.
Oh.
But
didn't know
if you
that.
do launch yourself off of a cliff, because I do know this, he
Can
does
die.
take fall damage.
Yes.
So
Yes, he does. We have.
Be
Yes.
we have
Been
tried
there,
this one out
done
many
that.
times.
And also something that I think a lot of people take for granted with Bennett is he gives you Mondstadt expedition decrease time,
Also true.
That is true.
which is
The
also
time decrease
it's
is
always
nice.
great.
It
Yes.
gives you a lot of resources, which is super nice.
It is pretty awesome. All right,
Right.
do we want to talk
Well-
about his swords then?
Yes.
Weapons you build on Bennett?
So the best weapons to build on Bennett, in my opinion, I'm sure you guys have different opinions here, but would either be the Aquilia Favonia, just because it has a very high base attack, so the attack buff.
Mm-hmm.
The way his attack buff worked is only based off of his base attack, so his character base plus his weapon. So any attack percentage or attack you get from artifacts is useless, at least for the buff. So having a high base attack weapon is nice, but then you also want energy recharge, which is why the Favonius sword is also really good,
Right.
because it gives you a crap ton of energy recharge, which means you can always have your burst up.
A crap ton. It literally
Yes,
says
that's a
that.
technical term.
Yeah.
That is the
What?
technical term.
I've got mine on the Skyward Blade because that has a higher attack and an energy recharge, and I've got one.
Plus you're
so.
a whale, so.
I am not a whale. Although we determined that yes, I was a whale.
Was a whale? You are a whale.
Still am a whale. Will always
I-
be a whale.
I have mine on Festering Desire, for that energy recharge as well.
Mhm.
It's pretty good.
Those are also both
I
really
don't-
good options.
Actually, Favonius has overall more energy recharge. I believe that's with the full ascension. I'm looking at
Yes,
this right now.
if I remember
Yes. No, with
correctly.
level 90. It doesn't say anything about refinements. But
Uh,
I'm
well,
looking
neither of them
here
get
real
energy
quick.
recharge from refinement, do they?
I
They
don't know.
shouldn't.
They're probably not.
I don't think
but
so.
Yeah,
say
that should just
say
be
most
ascended.
don't. It's usually just like base attack, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually.
the second skill is just from leveling it up.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So Favoni's
But
sword is actually probably better than Festering, just because you're getting 61% versus the Festering is like 59 or 45.
45.
45. So
45%. But the Festering Desire does do more damage from Bennett with his skill and burst. Whereas the Favonius, its passive will give you a lot of particles. So it even increases your energy recharge even more.
right.
So it depends on really what you need is where you go
Right.
off of.
Right.
Yeah.
What you need in your
But
comp determines your builds.
it
And
Yeah,
what you
100%.
have, the weapons you have, because
Yeah, the weapons you
I
have.
mean,
As,
we'll
as
get into account
Unless you're
reviews
a
at some
whale.
point, because my account is
somebody
not
here has
as
nothing.
significant. So
Someone
what?
here has nothing.
I don't know
and
what you're
some
saying.
of us have spent way too much.
Yeah. Moving on though, best artifact set for him, hands down, Noblesse Oblige.
Yeah.
4-piece bonus goes hand in hand with him. In every case.
Yeah,
It
there's
is very nice.
Yes.
us getting a
No
good set of
arguing
this,
here.
like all artifacts.
Yes, getting good artifacts is always the problem though. Fortunately for Bennett though, the stats you need aren't the damage focused stats because you want energy recharge, HP percentage for his healing, and then healing bonus or HP percentage on your
Mhm.
circlet.
Which is nice because I feel like every other character wants some kind of attack stat
Uh,
with their artifacts. So
Basically.
it's like you have to
yeah,
farm 3 of the same artifact to get like 3 characters the artifacts they need. But with him, it's nice.
with him it's a lot nicer.
Yeah.
I also feel like healing bonus is just more common than typically for the circlets you want to crit damage or crit rate.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah,
getting a good
absolutely.
one of those is hard.
Yeah.
But for him, it's all good. Unless you want a damage focus Bennett. Those can be fun.
Which didn't you have at one point? Didn't you have a damage Bennett?
Yeah,
I
I
haven't had a damage Bennett.
I thought you did.
No, I had a
Time.
I
This was like
don't think I've
way
ever.
like last year when we were doing the ice
Oh,
flower. This is
Ice Flower,
like
Ice
the
Flower.
Festering Desire event.
I don't think I had a damage Bennett for that. I mean, I used to have the physical damage Fischl, which was weird, but I never had a damage Bennett.
I thought you did, but maybe I'm
I
remembering
thought you did.
incorrectly.
Regardless, you can build him damage. He's actually really good at doing an actual damage one too.
Yeah.
If you do Aquila Favonia, it's really
Yeah.
good.
That one's a good one for
As long as you
anyone going
don't
for
have
physical.
his last
Yeah,
constellation.
you don't want his last constellation unless you're serious about pyro damage.
Yes.
Is it increased pyro damage, his last constellation?
It basically turns everything into pyro damage.
Yes. Anybody that stands in the circle that is a spear, claymore, or sword user, their attacks are pyro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Everything but catalyst.
everything but catalyst and bow.
And bow.
and bow, yeah.
So that wouldn't even help me at all.
Yeah.
No, it does not. Regardless, his burst is fantastic. That is the reason you play Bennett.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And
absolutely.
the healings you get from it are awesome.
Save your life.
They save your life. You can tank almost anything.
Yes. Yep.
Basically, yeah.
Yep.
It is great.
You just sit in the ult and kill everything else. And it's
Yep.
great.
And that is my fan character of the week.
Our
I think all of our fan character of the week is Bennett.
say since the S word is banned on Twitch, we have to think of.
I don't know if it's still banned. I remember it was banned at some point.
I heard
checked
that.
before.
Pimp
Oh,
of the
well.
week?
Pimp of the week.
That
How is
can't-
that not banned?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's banned.
Oh man.
I'm looking it up. You can't stay on Twitch.
Yeah.
Can't say on Twitch.
Well, we'll have to think of a different name then if we can't use that word. It's such a good word though.
Which is funny.
I
'cause
don't.
it
I don't
just
think it's
created
that
my account.
offensive.
Oh well.
I don't know. All right. Well, moving on from our our S of the week, our Satwa. Okay, that made it worse. All right, moving.
Yep, it did.
Yeah,
Dang
we're
it.
gonna stop that.
All right.
Alright, alright.
So what is everybody working on right now for Genshin? Like, what characters are you building up? What are you focusing on? Are you just running quests, battle pass? What is everybody working on?
I
Oh,
know I have the issue where I like having all my characters at level 90 just so I can rub it in y'all's faces, even though they're pretty useless because I don't put artifacts on all of them like I should be doing. But I am working on getting Shinha and Noelle up to level 90 because I don't have them there yet. So those two
Nice,
I've been
okay.
focusing on.
nice.
So
Nice.
lots of XP grinding
I was gonna say all the XPs.
and gold because I'm always out of Mora.
That's what I did today. I
Obviously.
ran 20 XP ley lines today. Yeah.
Were you
That's a lot.
also grinding to 90 or something?
Yes, Noel.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not as bad at getting. I'll
That's
get
true,
characters
you're
up to
not- you're not-
90, but I only have like 8 characters up to 90.
and not like what is it, 15 or
I
18
have
or 20?
15 now.
I have a lot.
Oh
I only have
no.
like a handful that aren't 90.
Oh no.
Jeez.
I like this game a lot. I play it a
As you
lot.
guys
I
will
was gonna say,
soon
it's-
realize, we play in very different ways.
Yes.
Bad Wolf will get everything to 90, but not have useful characters.
Completionist.
Jelmai Barosan has
Nothing useful.
nothing
Nothing
useful.
useful.
And then I refuse to level people after 80
That's
and
not true.
Ascendant,
You've
except
done,
for
like,
3 characters. I have
Three
yeah,
characters.
gotten
three
3 characters up to 90.
And that's it.
And that is it.
It's bad. It's bad.
Because it's expensive to do, but it's totally worth
very-
it to
yeah.
rub it in everyone's faces. Be like, yeah, let me pull out my level 90, Amber.
Not only that, but it's nice to have characters that are like completed, top to bottom.
Yeah, that is true too.
I feel like mine
I
are
enjoy
completed.
But they're not, because you still
But they're
have.
not. They're
You
at
could still level them up.
81.
They're getting leveled on their own now. They gotta get that last bit of experience on their own.
That's
Oh,
not the last
gosh,
little bit of
that's-
experience. It's the last lot of it.
It's like the last 50% of experience, I
Yeah,
swear.
it's bad.
So much.
Especially those last like 2 to 3 levels. Ugh,
Oh yeah.
there's so much, so many books, so many
So many
books.
books.
Greylich, what are you working on right now?
Most recently I've been working on leveling up Yunjin,
Oh,
new character, new support.
nice.
And well, I just got her up to 80 and decided not to even ascend her the last ascension
Really?
because I don't
Okay.
need to.
All right.
I don't think I need her talents up that high.
Okay.
Oh, that makes
So if I didn't
Yeah.
want to level the talents, I'm not going to level her. Um,
I mean, why wouldn't you
And-
just ascend her to 80?
because then I would have to run the wolf more, and I kind of wanted just to go for artifacts right now.
That's true. The wolf kind of sucks, but
I,
He's a
say
bit
you haven't really
mother.
ran the wolf, have you, Bad Wolf?
No, I've ignored him as much as I can.
He's
Well-
not hard. He's just annoying.
He requires a Geo character, and I don't usually
Yes.
run a Geo character in my team.
Just run
so-
Ningguang.
I
Okay,
mean, you've
I-
been working on Ningguang,
I
haven't
have been working on Ningguang, and I could use her, but her team build isn't that great yet, and so she's kind of squishy a little bit, and
Hmm.
it's not as good on the
Just
wolf.
slap her on a team. That's what I did. But
I know, but that ruins everything. Plus, Yomiya's not really that great in that fight, so
you? No, she wouldn't be.
I don't really want to fight it.
you
if
could
I
run.
can't
You
use
could.
Yomiya,
You
it's
could bring your
pointless.
D-Luke back.
I
You could bring your
could.
D-Luke back.
He needs work though.
Just run D-Luke Bennett Jingchu. Kills that thing pretty quick.
It does. Or if you want help, I'm more than happy to help.
Yeah,
I know, but I've been working on leveling up other things instead of Eugen, so.
that's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's true. You've been focused on others.
What have you been working on there, Blaine?
I am focused on talents right now. For my first team, which I will not reveal the name or the characters for the talents yet.
We're getting there.
But I'm working on all of their talents, and it is a grind.
It is a grind.
Talents
take forever.
oh my gosh. And I'm not worried about, like, I'm not trying to get all their stats up to 9, but like
The
there's
important
a few
ones.
of them yeah. Like there's at least 2 for each character I'm trying to get up to 9 just to have a stronger team, but and then my main DPS on that team. I'll reveal the main DPS is Ito. Ito, I'm trying to triple crown. So that's the hard part with him. I have enough talents for his burst crowned, but I don't have a crown at the moment.
And you're the one who waits to move the talents all the way up till you get everything.
Yes. So
Okay.
I do this with everything. So I will farm all of the resources that I need, and then I got better with the talents. I split the talents up because I would run the
Everything.
domain for all 3. Like for my Ayaka, I ran the talent, like I got for all 3 talents to get to level 10 before I farmed all that. I had like, it was like 2,000 something like elegance book scrolls. It was so
Why
bad
would you do it that way? It's just so.
because it's more satisfying.
It's
But I'm
so
working on it.
much.
Let's see. I've got. Let me see here. I have a sticky note with all of my numbers on here.
Ugh.
Yeah, you want me to?
Oh,
I can show my sticky note if you want.
I want to see the sticky
Let's
note.
see
I want to
here.
see
I
this.
think I have seen the sticky note before.
Let's see here. Let's go to the screen one. You're gonna see my background. Here's my
There's your
sticky
sticky
note.
note.
So, see, I got
There
all
it
I
is.
got all the elegance for Ito.
You
I just
really
need to
do
get his
keep
crown.
track of it.
Albedo, I got the days on here. What talent I'm leveling up. So, I've only got a few more. By a few more, and then I'm gonna do artifact stuff. Oh, and I'm prepping for Zhongli in hopes
Yes,
that I get
because
him.
you will be spamming
So,
Dongli.
yes, I will be.
Be
So,
wishing a lot on that.
yep. And I also need another Claymore freaking billet to get another white blind for Noel. But yes, that's my grind right now. Yeah.
As much as we're making fun of him for the sticky note, though, some of us have done much worse things.
I was gonna
to
say,
this
dude,
That
dude.
is
I
true,
don't know if we need to talk
Graylich.
about that right now with you. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe that will
we can
be.
talk
save
about
that
it
for a
later because we're
whole
talking about artifacts
episode.
later.
Yeah, we are talking about artifacts later.
So we can at least preview it.
Preview.
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 Preview. But yes, artifacts are Greylich's specialty.
They are my
Yes.
specialty.
Yes.
But more importantly than my specialty, we have an event going on right now. What do you guys think of our special event?
All right, I know I have strong feelings about it. So do you want me to get those feelings out of the way?
Or do
Or
we
do you
let
guys
it
want
simmer
to?
for a while?
Yeah, do you guys want to express your feelings and let me crap all over the party?
Crap all over everything.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so Wind Trace, you know, it can be fun. I feel like they changed the balance a little bit, and it's just not equal for both the hunter and the the rebels. But you know, I get rewards out of
Who do you
it.
think you think the hunter's too strong?
I think the hunter has a lot more strength this time around than last time around.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. But like I said, I get rewards for it, so I do it. Do I do it more than I get the rewards for? No. That's where I'm at.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. Now, I'm gonna review something to you guys. Haven't played it this time.
You haven't played it?
You need to
Not
get
yet.
it. There's a bunch of primogems you can get.
There's a
Yeah,
bunch of
there's
primogems and
primogems.
it's on my list. I've just been
There's a bunch
focused
of
on other
Yai
stuff.
wishes. Yai wishes.
Yeah, you need all the wishes. Especially with the.
So.
Are you going for Ganyu constellations with these next banners?
Ah.
I'm
Or are you
what
gonna
is
save
Tony's
for
first
your Yaimiko?
constellation?
I'm saving.
She's saving,
I was
obviously.
gonna say I'm wishing Zhongli because I need Zhongli
Do
for
you not
my
have him?
Edo comp. I do not have
No,
him. No.
he's
Okay,
not.
so yeah, he's good.
I wished on his first 2 banners and I did not get him. Cause this is his second rerun.
This is
Pretty good.
I'm pretty sure.
yeah, his second rerun.
Because they did
It
one,
must be.
and then they were like, Zhongli sucks, and they buffed him, and then they ran another banner with him.
Mhm.
That's
Yes.
true.
Because
yeah.
I don't think a lot of people wished on him, and that's why they.
Problem
buffed
with Zhongli is he gets really good on its second constellation.
Yes, he
him.
does.
Like really good.
The second constellation is the Team Shield.
Because I do want
which is
Yaimiko,
really
but
good.
yeah, I do need my Zhongli for my Edo comp. It's gonna make
Yeah.
my Edo comp so much better.
I'm in a weird spot right now because I'm not actually that interested in Yaimiko.
Shame on you.
See, I'm not either, but I just like wishing on all the characters.
I probably will end up wishing on the
Character
characters anyway,
design.
but
That's why I want her.
I don't think she's that interesting of a character, to be honest.
But she's so sassy.
there's
So-
sassy
so-
characters besides.
I was gonna
I
say that's like
know.
half the characters in the game.
But she's like a better version of Lisa, and it's great.
Well,
Hey,
that's not hard to be a better version of
but
Lisa.
Lisa the
It's
OG,
true.
okay?
Lisa can be the OG, but Ye is the better version.
Like
Gay's the
I
5-star
S
version.
for Lisa.
You asked for Lisa.
That's for Lisa. Yes.
Well, we know his type now.
Yes. It's the wavy boobs. Gets me.
Isn't that
all-
all the
I'm all
characters
about-
though?
I'm all about the wavy
Most of
boobs. Maybe it's the librarian thing.
I don't think we need to discuss this any further.
We can
I
stop
don't
here.
wanna
Get
know
Anyways.
here,
anymore.
Blaine. Time for your rant on Windtrace.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Windtrace, go.
I just random thought. I know you guys both have seen The Office, correct?
Yes.
I don't know why, but every time I see Lisa, it reminds me of there's one moment in The Office where Pam is wearing glasses. She's the receptionist, if you don't remember.
Gosh. Yes, I remember
And
this
Kevin
Office.
goes up to her and he's like, "Can you just say these are due back Thursday?" That's what Lisa reminds me of. Anyways,
Anyways,
so I have strong feel. Okay, I feel like Windtrace is a bad event, and it goes off what you're kind of saying, Nicole. With the, I feel like the hunter has too much. The stupid AOE spammable like way to catch people. It's BS. It's stupid. And then on the other hand, I've had games, depending on which map you get, because I've had ones where I'm in the vineyard, and there are ways to get up on the roof, right? It's not the easiest not the easiest thing to get up on the roof. And I've had people where I caught 2 of them, and I was the hunter, and the other person's on the roof, and I can see him running around on the roof. And so I go to climb up on the roof, and I get up on the roof, they jump down, and then they run around to climb back up on the roof. And it's just like it was dumb. So I was just like, oh whatever. I got 2 people. I'll get points for it. So it's not like I care, but there's just too many flaws with Windtrace, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think they need to.
I mean,
Sorry, go ahead.
revamp it a little. I was just gonna say, I mean,
Yeah.
it's only the second time they've done it, and it's kind of
Right.
hard to implement a game within a game. So,
True. No, you're.
and I
That's
mean,
true.
they're
You're
at
right.
least. It sounds like they're at least listening to our feedback and trying to fix some of the stuff.
Right.
As
Right.
if you
gone.
compare it to the first time they did it, they changed a lot of
Much
things.
better,
Oh yeah, it's much better than it was the first time. The first time was not fun, but you know, I played Windtrace. I got all 6,000 coins, so
You get all
we're
the
good.
other things too.
Yep, got everything on there, so we're good to go. All the Mora, collected all the Mora, collected all the weapon upgrades. So
Yep.
we're
And now you don't have to play it until the next time it comes out.
Exactly. But for those of you who are like me and haven't played it yet, you still have a week, right?
yes.
I think it is.
I think it. Yeah, I think it ends with the banner. So like 5 days.
It's still time.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but speaking of events, though, I think the most exciting event that everybody's been looking forward to is coming.
Yes.
Our Fleeting Colors event, where
Yes.
thankfully we get the Ningguang outfit.
I get the Ningguang
Which-
outfit. It's so
Do you have a
pretty.
picture of that? Can we get a picture?
Can we?
Does a picture even do it justice? How beautiful it
I
is.
did not get a picture of the Ningguang outfit.
It's so pretty.
We should definitely get a picture of the Ningguang outfit.
We need a picture of the Ningguang outfit.
Okay,
I
okay.
did the Ningguang hangouts, and she comes out in that outfit, and it was just so gorgeous.
The catching outfit is also really nice.
The catching
Yes.
outfit is also really
You
nice.
better believe I spent money on that.
Yes, we know you did.
Yeah, worth it though.
Yeah, we know
Totally
you're a whale.
worth it. Yeah,
A manatee.
it's okay because the other half also spent money on it, so it works out.
That is fair. Also not unexpected.
He loved.
Oh, here we
catching,
go.
so-
Here's a good image. All right.
Like how we're totally prepared for this.
Hey,
It
hey,
started out.
That's
That's
We
how it
we
started.
warned.
how we
We
roll.
warned. We warned. It was scuffed. There's plenty of warning.
Nobody can be surprised by this.
That's true. When you're doing stuff live and you're not completely prepared, yeah, there we go. Right over
Ah, look
Josh's
at
There
that.
it
face. That's
is.
perfect.
Get out of here,
It's
Bennett.
just so pretty. And she's
I
just so
know.
cute.
It's very nice.
It's
That's-
very well done.
It is.
Mhm.
It is. And we keep her legs.
That's
We
the
keep
most
the
important part
legs.
about her.
That's-
What's her nickname?
She. What is her nickname
It's
again?
legs. It's legs.
It's just legs.
Just
C6
legs.
legs.
C6 legs.
C6 legs.
C6 legs.
C6
She's not
legs.
a crab.
I mean, it's just an adorable outfit. I love it so much.
It's a really good.
Hey,
outfit. They did a really
it
good
is
job
really
with it,
good.
so-
I did. If I
And
ever
it's gonna
finish
be
her
free like
actual-
the Barbara
yeah,
outfit, correct?
Yes.
Yep, it'll be free
it's
as
the
long
free
as you
one.
do the event.
Yep.
So you
So.
better bet I'm doing
Catching
that
is the
event.
paid one. So
Catching is the paid
Catching's
one.
the paid one. It's on a discount.
It is on a
for
discount.
now.
Discount.
Yeah, I just put it in quotes, you know. But if I ever finish my the other outfit Ningguang cosplay, then this one is on to do
Okay.
because it's pretty. And
It
I found
is.
tights that are skin color, so you don't have to look at my legs.
Oh, thank goodness.
We
Because they're kind of
appreciate that.
blinding. Idaho sun does not help.
That's true.
I imagine
That
it
is
does not.
true.
Especially not in the winter.
I am right
not
now
in
a
winter.
pasty pale color. So.
This is my tan.
We're always a pasty pale color.
That's not true.
I
You've got
can
more
get tan.
olive
I can get tan.
complexion.
Yeah, you do. You're a little bit darker.
I'm just pale
I'm red.
pasty.
I'm just red.
You and Laura are olive, and then the rest of us are just pale. Wait, no, Zach is olive too.
Zach's kind of olive.
Nah.
Yeah.
Me and
Kind of,
Blaine
yeah.
are the
The
pale
pasty,
pasties.
pale
Yeah.
pasties.
I'm like a shade darker. I'm not super olive. But more importantly, back on
Yes,
topic.
Sorry.
Yeah. Fleeting
Great
Colors
skin
event.
for Ningguang. Great
Great
skin for
skin.
catching.
Yes.
Gonna be a great
Great
event.
event. Super glad about the.
It's gonna be nice.
know,
And we get a
another
free
constellation.
4-star.
Yes, which you can use on Yunjin for those of you that did not wish on this last banner, so you can get
Yay!
that.
I can get Yunjin.
Because you didn't wish on it.
Nope,
That's right.
I did not wish on this banner. As much as I
So-
wanted to wish on Zhao, I did not wish on Zhao.
I wished on Shinha.
I wanted Shinha.
I wanted. Well, I did her
I
story.
wanted
and then I
both,
wanted
but
Shinha.
you know,
You gotta have priorities,
gotta
and
s-
your priority is Zhongli.
no, it's Ito.
Yep.
Ito is the
It's
priority.
Ito.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ito was your priority.
Yes,
Ito is the priority. Zhongli is just the road to Ito.
exactly.
The road to Ito.
Young Lee just gives me a buffer Ito.
Yes, that's the only reason he's there.
All right.
All right.
You want to talk about artifacts?
Yes.
I know you.
So-
You're
Here,
passionate
Graylich.
about your artifacts.
I'm passionate about my artifacts. If you wanna, I mean, you have your doc. I don't know if you have it filled out,
Gosh.
or I can sit. I can share with
no,
you
it's
my
fine.
doc.
I'll pull mine up. I do have it kind of filled out. It's been
Okay.
a hot minute since I've done it.
This is just a preview. We can go over this more another time. 'Cause this
You're
isn't
gonna need
actually
a whole
our-
podcast just to
Yeah, I
hour
was gonna
just to cover
say-
that.
We could cover an hour of just artifacts.
Yeah. This is
I could cover
Graylich's
an hour of just
passion,
artifacts.
and be prepared. We'll put a timestamp so you can skip it if you want to.
Yes, please, please skip.
Please skip it. You don't even have to leave it up there. This is the artifact doc. It covers who it's equipped on, what the set is, what type it is, and just the stats. Just makes it personally, it makes it easier for me to kind of sort what is good on characters and find the stats and the primary stat and the secondary stats that are all good.
Which,
But
that's great, but the problem is you
you
had
have
to
to manually fill it out.
manually
Yes, I'm
fill
aware.
it out, and
Yes.
that is where I said no, thank you.
Just
I'll just use my crappy subpart artifacts.
ignore the artifacts. I'll just give so right now I have this in for my
It's for Ito,
Ito.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's for Ito. So like you put in your defense percentages that you want for your sands, and it'll highlight any sands that have defense percentage. So well, that's a goblet, but I mean it's not the most efficient dock. But it's
Not
getting
yet.
there. It's
It's a
getting
work
there.
in progress.
We're working on it. And I've been helping with just this, but
But
yeah,
that
you
is
could put in different stats. You could put in substats. So like, if you go to the right here, substats, defense percentage, pyro damage, crit rate, crit damage, and then it'll
Yeah.
highlight those right here. So
in my opinion, just makes it so much easier to find stuff. And this is even just more of the alpha version that he has, because mine is
do you
a
want me
little
to look at
farther
the
along.
damage thing?
But there's also the damage calculator, which
I have
in
not
the beta
used,
version that I have will take in the values from your artifacts on the other page.
Yep.
It's a little more fancy.
Give you what kind of damage you're gonna be doing. So
yeah, which is good for calculating this more if you are interested in metagaming, which one of us is clearly not that much of a metagamer.
who
But
isn't?
you can get
Just kidding.
really
That's
good
me.
damages
That's
out
I
of
know.
that.
I'm just messing with you.
I was gonna say this.
But
I know.
One.
I know where I'm at.
but
I
more
know my
importantly, what
place.
I wanted to talk about today was actually the artifact rerolls. This was something they implemented quite a while ago, like maybe like a year ago. I don't remember exactly
Has
when.
it really been a year?
Yeah, it's been a year.
I mean, I think it's been like a year.
I've
'Cause we
honestly
have
never used it.
Lantern Festival. I've never used it either, so.
I used it the first patch it came out just to try it out,
Oh yeah.
and absolutely hate it. It just the system they have for it, it's just a dump for trash. Like you just put trash artifacts in and you get trash artifacts out. It's just a trash compactor, which doesn't feel good. I don't think it's that useful.
That's
no.
fair.
So I don't know what I wanted to discuss was how could we fix this? What could we do to make this better?
Right.
I had a few ideas, but I want to see what you guys
I know we had a
think.
conversation earlier about being able to pick your primary stat.
Mhm.
So like maybe you have to put in 4 sands to get a sand back, but you can pick, oh, I want defense percentage on my sands.
Okay.
So I mean that's maybe a way that you could do it. But you don't get to pick substats or I mean I feel like that's kind of hard because you don't want to run, especially like when you have these domains that have multiple types of artifacts that you get. It's so incredibly hard to get decent artifacts.
Yep, it's a
Yes.
grind.
Because
It is a
you
grind.
have
It's just
50%
constant.
chance of getting an artifact, and then you have even less percent chance of getting a good artifact.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's like each one you're guaranteed only like for each run with just one single, like just 20 resident artifact, you're only guaranteed at least one 5-star at the max level,
right.
which could be
Yeah.
either one of the two types if you're trying to go for a specific type. So you only have 50%
Yep.
chance to get one artifact, which then could be any of the 5 different ones that you want. So
Yeah.
way harder. And then the list of primary stats it could have, and then substats. Just it's
Artifacts
incredibly
are
difficult.
easily the hardest thing to grind for in
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't do it very much.
the game. Same, because it
'Cause
takes so much
it's
time
just
and effort.
frustrating.
I
Yeah.
And if
That's
you
part of the reason I brought the document in, because it was just easier when you grind out
right,
100 of them
that's what I was gonna
to
say.
filter to the
It's
right stats.
using the document's so much easier because you can like you don't have to go through each individual artifact in the game. You can just look at the document and it highlights things for you, and then you can kind of pick and choose what you want.
Yeah. But even then, most of the time you're still stuck with either an artifact that has a substandard primary stat or has terrible secondary stats.
Right, right. Which is
Which,
always the
if we could
grind.
fix the artifact rerolls, then we could hopefully eliminate that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it would
would
be
be
nice. I think you just have to do it in a way that is not like broken. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you don't want to
Yeah.
make it too easy. So I like what we talked about where you get to pick your primary stat. Maybe for like the base artifacts that you're getting from everything like Gladiator, Noblesse, what Wanderer's Troop is another one. Uh, what's another one? Bloodstain.
Bloodstained Chivalry.
Like those are pretty
Those
much
are the
the
four
main
they have.
four, right? So maybe for those it's like a 4-to-1 ratio, and then for the other ones it's like I don't want to say 8-to-1 because I feel like that's a lot, but maybe like 6-to-1 or
Yeah.
like it's a little bit more difficult because I mean you don't want to just give out free domain artifacts. Like you want people to do the domains and use resin.
Yeah. Well, one idea I was also thinking of, because currently the system is just you take 3 5-star artifacts and it becomes one
Right.
random artifact.
Mhm.
The thought I had would be if you put in 3, you get a random, but then for every 3 that you add in after that, you get to like choose like the first 3 you add in, you get to choose what type it is. And if you put in another 3 5-stars, then you get to choose what the primary stat is, and then 3 for every substat. So like you could be, if you want a perfect artifact, you could be putting in like 15, or would it be 15? It'd be a lot.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it'd be
It'd be
yeah.
3,
It'd be more than that. It'd be
3,
18.
6, 9
It'd be 18
plus
because you're putting 3 in for
12.
the
No, it'd be
type.
21.
Yeah.
It'd
Oh
be
yeah.
21.
So 21 total.
Right, because
So you'd be putting in
yeah,
21
right.
5-star artifacts, which requires quite a bit of grinding.
No, it'd be
But
18.
then no, so you have 3 for the base artifact,
Uh-huh.
3 for the
Specific type. Right?
specific type.
Main stat.
No, 3 for the specific type, 3 for the main stat, and
Oh,
then 3 for
so
the
you're
substat.
so you're saying that I can like with your proposed theory here, I could
Mhm.
put 3 bloodstain in there and I can get a husk. Right.
Yes.
Okay. And then I can put 3 more and I can get a circlet. And then I can do 3 more and get
Get
defense
crit
percentage
damage.
or whatever, crit damage.
Or
Right, yeah. Like
defensive percentage, and
got
then your
gotcha,
substats after that.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
then
I
that
like
means
that
you're
though.
spending 21 5-star artifacts to get
Right.
your perfect artifact that you want. And then
Yeah.
there's no guarantee that the substats are going to level the way you want still, so there still is RNG on that.
Right.
That's true.
And I think something that they can do with that, I just thought of this, is instead of I like this idea of doing like 3 5-stars worth for to get one type. But you could also do it kind of like you do with the weapons, where you can get gems. So like instead of, because like normally now when you destroy artifacts, you just get Mora. But
Mhm.
maybe when you
Oh, yeah.
destroy artifacts, it gives you some type of like currency that you could put towards upgrading
Oh.
artifacts.
They
Kinda
have like the artifact
You know what I mean?
essence from the
Well, yeah,
teapot
but
shop, so
so
you could
like
get
Yeah,
some
in
of that.
they
but
do
like
that,
in
but like
but like in Pokemon Go, they have a thing where you can change your attacks,
yeah,
right? You can
yeah,
change which attack you have,
yeah,
and it just
yeah.
randoms and picks another one. Yeah, that's a
So like something that
possibility.
you can craft with that, like maybe you can like
Yeah.
No, I don't hate that.
yeah.
I mean, there's
I don't hate that
still
at all.
if you go that Pokemon Go route like that, you still have a random to get
Yeah, it is
different
RNG to get
substats
different
or
stats, but you
yeah,
could put
Yeah.
as many as you want into it.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's an
I
option, but
I
Well,
feel
those
like those
seem
are
like
some
good options.
interesting
Yeah.
ways, though.
yeah.
Just the way right now sucks. There's no reason to use it.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. It's
Just frustrating.
it's grinding just for grinding's
Just to
sake.
grind. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's little reward for how much grinding you need.
Yep.
Yep.
Which is frustrating.
It's very frustrating.
Yep.
Read.
Now, do you want to bring up our next topic, Blaine?
No, we can just skip to the last topic here.
Oh yeah.
Skip to our last.
This is gonna be
No,
the best
you
part.
could bring it up if you want to.
Okay. So
I'm gonna. Oh, I'll be back.
yeah, this this is just we'll keep this as like a informational, useful tidbit for people out there
Mm-hmm.
playing. The parametric transformer. Do you know what that is, Nicole?
Yeah, I know. I haven't used it in a while because I forgot it existed. So.
Okay. That's fine, but essentially it's a gadget. You can use it once every week. It has like a 7-day
7-day
recharge time.
cooldown, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to remember every 7 days.
You have to remember every 7 days. But with it, you can put in a bunch of the stuff you find everywhere, such as like slime,
Slime,
condensate,
I was gonna
or
say.
masks or anything.
There's a
Slime
lot of things.
condensate, mints, you
Get
know, the stuff you have
mints.
extra of.
Yeah,
talents
and it turns it into talent material, weapon material, adventure experience. It turns it into a lot of useful stuff,
yeah.
which is very nice. I'm very happy with this thing. And Blaine, you want to say when you learned about this
It was the other day.
the other day?
Yesterday?
Not
How long have
yesterday.
you been playing this game for?
Over a year.
Over a year? When did it come out? A year ago?
Didn't you say 1.3?
Basically.
Patch
Over
1.3, which was
2
February 3rd or something like that.
Yep. So 1 year ago.
So
So,
1 year
I
ago.
saw it on Twitter and was like, wait, what? This is a thing?
but for those of you out there who don't use it, it is very useful.
Yes.
If you
Very,
remember to
very
use
useful.
it, it's a little annoying that it doesn't like tell you it's up or anything, but
Yeah. I think
It is
that would be
something good.
nicer. Maybe I just need to be like, oh, it's boss day.
There
Yeah.
are
Transformer. just put,
recipes
like, a-
out there, I believe. I was looking this up in the wiki. Let me see if I can find it.
Because there are specific things you
It's
can
not.
do to
There's
it.
no like specific like you can't get specific items from it. But if you
Right. But if you give
There's-
it like certain types of things, it'll give you
right,
more
yeah,
other types of things.
yep,
Yeah.
exactly. And the higher like level that you put stuff in, then you get
Right,
higher
yeah.
level stuff.
yes.
So like if you want weapon ascension material, it's a lot of like raw meat, bird eggs, fowl, slime, stuff like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Get a lot
So,
of that then.
I mean, it's on the wiki, so if you're wondering what you should put in there, go to the wiki and it'll also tell you like different quality that you're gonna get. So
Good resource.
This is the parametric transformer is one of the reasons I think that they would be open to fix artifact rerolls because
right,
parametric transformer is something that like people complained about because you just get a bunch of crap
Yeah.
throughout the game that doesn't do anything, and so
and
it just
I
gives you an option.
honestly,
get it.
sorry, I know that we're kind of hitting on this artifact transfer a lot, but honestly, it wouldn't be bad if it was like with the weapon ascension material. Like there's a limit that you could do every day
Mhm.
or every week even to how many times you can re-roll it or something like that. Like that
Yeah.
would be fine.
No, I'd be fine with that too. It's just
Just
the way
make it
it is
better.
right now sucks.
Yeah, just make it better. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
it.
that's the bottom line. Just make it better. All right, let's get to
Alright.
the best
The good
the
stuff.
main event for tonight.
Main event. Would
We're
you like to
doing-
introduce
Who
our
we're going
teams?
first?
I think I have mine on here first, but I mean we can do whatever.
All right, you're first
Alright.
then. We get to judge
So
you
we're gonna
first.
go over. We just screenshot directly our 4 team comps that we have.
Yes.
We didn't edit them.
We were not
Not the
allowed
names,
to.
not the characters.
We weren't allowed to. It's
So
all as is.
it's all as is. So I'll go first. This is my first team. We have Deluxe Boys, which we have Ito, Ningguang, Albedo, and Noel.
Just before we continue, if we want to like say like what our DPS is for each comp, or 'cause I know that can change.
Ito is obviously the DPS in this comp. If you don't know who Ito is,
The,
Yes, he's one of the best.
big guy.
He's one of the best DPSs in the game right now. DPSs is that one of the
Deep
DPI?
DPSs. Deeps.
DPI.
One of the DPI in the
deeps.
game.
Deeps.
But yeah. So I have Ito, Ningguang, Albedo are kind of my 3 damage dealers, and then you got Noelle coming in with the fat shields and heals, because that's
Good way
what
to say
Noelle
it.
does best. So.
Mhm.
And that's why this is
That
the
is-
team I'm
Deluxe
working on
Force.
talents right now. So I actually just got Ningguang's burst up to level 9 today. So
Nice.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So we're rocking that. Also, I never realized how short Albedo is.
He's
And
the
also,
super team
how
model.
look, freaking Ningguang's legs go up to Albedo's
Yeah.
shoulders.
Okay, to be fair,
Basic
Ningguang has
legs.
heels on.
Jeez. Huh?
She has heels on.
She does have heels on, but
Yeah,
she's
but look at her
still
legs compared to Ito.
D6 legs.
I know it is. She is
She's
very
got
long legs.
long legs.
Yep.
She's
C6
very long
legs
legs.
for sure.
D6 legs.
C7 legs.
C7 legs.
No,
5-star
you gotta go
legs.
C6 legs.
Okay.
All right, so that's my first team, Deluxe boys. There.
Do we want to rate
Good.
teams or anything?
No.
No.
Because we all have our team preferences,
That's
so we'll
true.
obviously rate our
That
teams.
is-
That's
the
true.
highest.
Well, how would you
That is
out
true.
of here? How about we'll do this out of 5 stars?
Well, I mean,
out
it
of
has
5-star.
5-star legs on it, so
I would give it a 4-star.
A 4-star. Okay. You're giving it a
Anything
5-star.
yes, it has
Okay,
Ningguang.
perfect.
That's neat.
All right, let's move on to the next one. We got Party 2. This is my Deluxe party. It used to be on Deluxe Boys, and also had Chung Yun, not Fischl. Sorry, Fischl. But I got Deluxe, Bennett, Jin Chu, Fischl.
Mhm.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory.
Yep.
I feel like
Pretty
it's
standard.
pretty standard comp.
Yeah.
Not much going there.
Overall, really good.
Yep.
I
I'll
feel
give
like
it a
it,
5
5
stars.
stars.
I feel like it
'cause
could. I feel like it's a
I ran that.
little like it used to be a very good meta comp, and I feel like it's still good, but it's not one of the
It's
top
not the
meta
best.
comps anymore.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
still pretty
fallen
good.
out of the meta with the
Yeah.
new
So
characters.
I might be
This
looking
is-
to change
this
it. As
this
much
is
as I love my
nostalgia
D-Luke,
for me. This is what I started running as soon as I got D-Luke, and this is I ran this team for like ever.
I love my D-Luke, but it might be time to let him
Time
sit
for him
on
to
the,
go.
let him just sit on the bench for a minute. Who knows?
D-Luke is
We'll
still
see.
technically one of the top deeps.
He
Yeah,
is
he's one of the top deeps, but
He is pretty fantastic.
I like building up characters as much as I don't do it. I like building.
Same.
I like playing with different characters. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
I feel the same
My third comp, we got Opinus.
with Sucrose.
So
Sucrose.
yeah, it's just the same D-Luke comp with Sucrose, just for any kind of animo needs that I have. I just throw this comp on there and let Sucrose do her thing.
I'll give it a 4-star
Thank
since
you.
it's the same thing.
Yeah. But
Okay.
no official 4-star.
That's true. And then the final comp, I had a different comp here when I was running.
Pyroboss.
Yeah, when I was running D-Luke and Bennett, Pyro Flower
So now you
back in
have
the day.
level
so-
40 Hu
Right.
Tao.
So this is a very much a work in progress after I finished my Deluxe Boys Ito comp. So I'm gonna build up Hu Tao. My Ayaka's completely built. Albedo I might switch out for somebody else since I got him on my Ito team. I haven't decided on that. And then I'm gonna build out Diona just because she's really good
She's
with
very good.
the melt with Hu Tao.
Yes. Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
She gives her shields, which is very nice.
Which she needs. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And the Albedo will give her shields as well. So, and then Ayaka sub DPS is fantastic. So
Yes, she's a great sub DPS.
She's a great-
and main
she's
DPS.
a good main DPS, but I wanted to build out Hu Tao, so I kind of just ran this.
Yeah, makes sense.
I might
Yeah.
actually replace this third comp that I had with Sucrose and do a freeze comp with Ayaka.
The
the
Ayaka's
main
a really good
DPS.
freeze.
Yeah,
she's
a
Do
one
a
of the
Barber
best.
Ayaka.
She's one of the best freeze comps in the game, so
That she is.
I might rock that, but we'll see. One team at a time. Build up. So.
I'm giving this one a 2-star.
Yeah, it needs work. It needs
Yeah,
a lot of
I
work.
mean, you've got a level 40 there, so.
A level 40 and a 50.
Yeah. No, these are the only two that have Ayaka, Albedo are the only two that have any kind of work done on them. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Josh,
Okay.
you're up.
So starting off, um, this is my party one. I'm lame and don't have names.
Lame.
Lame
So
and don't have names. I like
Yep.
it.
so party one is my freeze comp with Kokomi as the healer and Ayaka as the main DPS with Shinha and Ganyu there to buff
Of
cryo
course.
damage, and Ganyu has a sub DPS option because she's also built out to shoot like a 50 caliber rifle.
Yeah, Ganyu's pretty nuts.
He's pretty good.
She's
She's
pretty good.
pretty freaky good.
Really good.
And Kokomi's actually, I mean, she's just a better Barbara. Let's just be honest.
Kokomi
Yeah.
is the better Barbara
She
since
is.
she also does deal damage in her
She's
burst,
5-star Barbara.
but
5-star Barbara.
typically I don't use Kokomi that much. Kokomi is
5-star
just there
burbs.
for the
She's just there
hydro
for
application.
heals, yeah.
The
and
burbs.
The freeze.
The burbs.
The burbs. 5-star burbs.
Alright.
What would you rate this, Nicole?
I'm gonna give it a 5-star because
I
those are
agree.
all 5-star characters.
It is
Yes.
4 5-star characters.
Also, Ayaka, why are your eyes closed?
I don't know.
I don't
Also,
know.
just want to point out,
Also-
Shinha and Ganyu have
Are the perfect
like,
match.
they're the
Yeah.
perfect match.
I love
They
it.
complete
Also-
each other.
I'm pretty sure Shin has like 5-star legs. She's not C6 legs. But
She's
got
not
she's
C6
got-
legs.
She's got pretty
though.
long legs.
She's
She's
got
got
pretty
pretty
long
long
legs,
legs.
but they're all covered, so it doesn't count.
That's
Well,
true.
they're not all covered. They're not covered
Okay,
right
the
at the hip.
size. Okay.
I've
fine,
heard quite a
fine.
few people call Shinha mommy. I'm not gonna call her that because that's just
That's
why.
weird,
That's
and
weird.
we already know who Blaine calls that.
No, I call her
The librarian.
That's true.
The
All right, moving on to comp 2 here.
Comp 2, this is my 32. This is my C6 legs.
This is your
comp.
C6 legs, yeah.
This is just my Geo comp. This is what I've been fighting the wolf with
Wolfie
as I
boy.
work for Ito and Yunjin. But yeah, Chi-Chi as a healer, Zhongli for shields, Yanfei is just there to have a fourth person, and Ningguang has the damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So Yanfei is.
And do you want to mention how Yanfei got her level, or do you want to save that for?
We'll save that one for
Okay,
later.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
Yeah.
another party that demonstrates that.
Hey,
better.
if you guys, I've mentioned this before, but if you guys notice, all of these, including the last one, are all level 80. They're all ascended. They're just level 80. They're not level to 90.
Because
Somebody doesn't care
Doesn't
to
believe.
level them up that far.
doesn't care, and yet who's the non-meta gamer here?
Who's gotten the
Yeah.
farthest in the spiral abyss?
Who cares?
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that.
All right. So,
I'll
What
give
would you
this
guys
one.
rate this
I'll
one?
give it a 4-star.
But I'm giving it a 5-star. Ningguang's on it, so
I just hate the 81.
I
the
do
81.
hate the 81.
I
but
can deal with
Ningguang's
the
there.
level 80, but then the 81 on there just
It does
throws
stand
it
out.
off. So
Wait
I'll
till the
swap
next
somebody
one.
else in for it,
okay.
because she's literally just there to have 4 people. That's not even a joke.
Oof, I didn't even know you had this comp.
Yeah, no, this one's one you guys don't typically see since this is just a solo comp, but this is my third party.
Mm-hmm.
Chi-Chi as support, Beidou as an Electro sub DPS, and then Ayaka as a Cairo sub
Cairo.
sub DPS,
Yes,
the
we call it
Egyptian sub
Cairo.
DPS.
Yes.
We call it Cairo because I'm
Egyptian.
incapable of pronouncing it correctly.
Yes. And then physical damage catching.
No, physical.
Oh,
This one-
okay. Okay.
It's a full physical damage. This is just so the reason it's Beidou and Ayaka's for the superconduct
Yeah.
and gets a lot of that. Gets their
Which superconduct
physical
is pretty
resistance.
excellent, especially with Beidou
Yeah.
Ayaka is very good.
Yes, really
Yeah,
combo
good.
with that.
It's really good, and then catching just does all the damage. So
I like it.
I like it.
I'll give it a
I give
4
it 4
star.
stars.
Yeah, just because the Beidou's not 80.
Well, okay, yeah, that, but Beta was pretty great. I love her.
I
those
love
are the
Beidou
sea
too.
legs.
Yeah. Sea legs.
Sea
yep.
legs, yes. Not C6 legs, just C
It's
legs.
the
That
sea
that
legs.
pirate booty.
That
That
power
pirate
booty.
booty.
And then
Alright, final
this
comp.
is the final comp. This is my best
This is
comp.
the piece de resistance.
The piece de
Mhm.
resistance. One of my only level 90 characters right there. It's Kazuha.
You haven't triple crowned him, have you?
No, I triple crowned Kazuha as soon as I could.
Nice.
He is
Okay.
the only character I have triple crowned.
You haven't even
Really?
triple crowned Ayaka? I know
Nope.
we were talking about triple
Yeah.
crowning her, but
No, I have her basic attacks are at 7, her skills at 7, and her burst is at 9.
So you haven't
oh
even
wow, you
crowned her
haven't
at
even
all.
yeah, I was gonna say you're not even
Man.
at 9 with her.
Not even at 9 with everything.
Wow.
But so Bennett healer, Fischl and Yanfei as both kind of sub DPS
Mm-hmm.
or burst support, and then Kazuha as the main DPS,
For all
which
the
is
swirls.
not standard because most people have him as the utility
Yep.
Makes
because his
sense, yeah.
swirl is great.
That's what I would use
But-
him as.
He does all the damage in my comp. And this
Yeah,
is by far my
watch him
best
play.
and by far my most played because all of those 81s right there, the 81 comes from playing them enough to level them up from 80 to 81. None of them got any experience points from books, which is
So sad.
1 star.
disgusting.
Yeah.
1 star
it's
just for that.
not.
Yes, just for that. Plus you
1
have
star
Kazuha,
just for that?
and I don't have Kazuha.
Oh, so you're just jealous. I'm gonna give
Yes,
it
I'm
4-star
bitter.
because I love Fischl.
You know how much I wished on Kazuha?
A
I
lot.
think you wished on him a lot.
I wished on him a ton. I spent money on him.
I was gonna say, did you actually spend money? That's the
Yeah.
real question.
That's the real trigger for Blend.
I spent money on him, so now I'm salty.
Well, they'll probably do a rerun, and then Josh can get another constellation of him, and we can be
Yes.
mad at him together.
Yes.
Yes. I will be working
Alright,
on that when it
moving
comes
on
out.
to Nicole,
Alright.
which I'm gonna point out first. She plays
Controller
with
player?
controller.
I do play with controller. I have gone through 3 now, I think it is.
3 controllers?
3 controllers.
Oh my! From
Rachel's gotten
Genshin?
a hold of some.
Okay.
Mostly, yeah. Rachel's gotten a hold of some, and the I buy the knockoff, so. end up
You just
having
gotta
issues
invest
with
in a
the left
nice
joystick.
wireless.
No,
But Rachel.
wired. But Rachel.
No,
that's
dude.
that's the big problem, kids.
The wireless Xbox controllers are actually very, very nice.
They are pretty good, but I don't have another place to put a dongle on my
Mm.
computer, so
The dongs.
the dongs. Alright.
Alright.
So this is my Yomiya team. She is my
She's
favorite
bae.
character right now. She is Bae.
She's bad.
So I'm basically running the D-Luke team, but I swapped D-Luke out for Yomiya because she's Bae. And that's just a fire DPS spot, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm running.
I mean-
Official, Yomiya, Xingqiu, Bennett. Easy peasy, just the normal.
I'll give it a 4
Overlord.
star just because it's not D-Luke.
I'll give it a
Just
5 star
Thank you.
because it's got Bennett.
Because it has Bennett.
It does have Bennett.
Alright. And this is Sugar Mama's team. I'm really excited about Ningguang, and so I decided to build her a team for when a new outfit comes out. So I've got her, I've got Goru as support, I've got Zhongli for shields, and I've got Noelle for heals. That
Man,
might
if you
change
just
how I
had the Ito in there, this would be like an insane comp.
feel. No.
Just
Why would
because
I
Ito's
ruin
not
this
there, gotta go 4
beautiful-
stars.
Yep, I agree. 4 stars, no Ito.
You're wrong. C6 legs.
Legs makes it a 4 star, but
Ooh.
oh, we have a level 80.
Yes. So this is
Wow.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Well, you missed it. Noelle is not level 90.
Yeah,
she's
Noelle's
only
also
only
not. She's what,
82.
82?
Oh, she's
And Goru
82. Oh,
isn't
Goru's
Goru only 80?
Yep.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
80.
So I told you I'm working.
Your
I'm
first
working
team's
on
on
some
90,
things.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Of
Yeah, they've
course.
been 90 for like ever. So this is the Freezy team. We've got Ganyu as my main DPS, Mona to play all the water, and then Diona
Mona's
to help with
great on a
shields
freeze
and
comp.
healing. She is.
Mona
She's really
is.
good. And then
I really want a
Sucrose as
Mona Ayaka
utility.
comp, just
Ooh, that would be fun.
I've run a Mona Ayaka comp before.
mainly just so I can run around as Puddle
freeze.
and Ice.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes. No, that was why I did it.
Yeah.
But then Shinha came out and I was like, well, I need more
Yeah.
Cairo damage, so
yeah,
Yep,
gotta
Sorry,
have the
gotta
have that
Kairos.
Cairo damage.
Gotta have all the Egyptians.
Yes. That's my Freezy comp.
Oh, what?
I'll give it a 4 star.
Yeah,
Just
I'll give
because
it a 4
Sucrose
stars.
is only 80.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. I feel like you could.
Other
Do,
than
I
that,
feel
it's
like
great.
you could do better potentially.
Oh yeah, oh
on
yeah.
it.
Mona needs more artifacts, and I told you I haven't built out their artifacts. These are all works in progress, except for the first team. That's perfect.
And then we have our last team.
And then the
Okay.
Gene Luke.
And this is the Gene Luke team because who doesn't want to run around the countryside going on adventures with their little family? And everyone knows the OTP in this game is D Luke and Gene. So that's why we have their little family that I can run around in.
With the
And then
burbs.
with
And
the
the
barbs.
clees.
with the clees and the barbs. And I used to have Jean in her summertime costume, but there was a conflict with the sword color, so I had to switch her back.
That is
That's
fair.
important. That's important.
Fashion Souls is very important.
Yes.
Fashion
yes.
Souls is
And
very
I have to
important.
make sure
Fashion
things
impact.
fit.
That increases your strength.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
That is
I'll
why
give
I
it
have
a
Jean.
4.5 since there's only one 4-star.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll give it a 4 because Barb is 80.
That's also true.
You can't do the barbs like that.
I know. I need to
Doing the
ascend her
barbs
too.
dirty.
And doing the burbs.
I
dirty.
am.
The burbs.
Deserves to be
boobs.
ascended, but I gotta go beat the ocean.
But the
so
ducky is adorable.
The ducky
the
is
ducky's
adorable.
super cute.
Such a good outfit.
Yes.
Can't complain on that.
And we're gonna have even more outfits, and it's gonna be awesome.
I'm looking
Yay!
forward to it.
So excited.
Well, I think that's it.
That's it for this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have any parting wisdoms? Words of wisdom?
We're not smart. Benny's Adventure Team assemble?
Just remember.
Wait, can we line up the thumbs?
Line up the thumb. Nope.
Wait,
Oh.
what are you trying to do?
We're trying to line up the thumbs. There we go. Boom.
Just remember, if you have diarrhea, smile through it. Didn't he say
Save
that
your
on the
wishes
last
for the
event?
banners that are important.
Wasn't that the snow event where he was like, I had diarrhea?
I
I think it
probably.
was.
Where
I had
the
probably.
snowman one? Where he got lost with the whatchamacallit,
Yeah.
the one guy, and he's like, we ate something bad and I have diarrhea. He's like, Bennett, no.
Bennett.
No, Benny Boo Boo.
But he just smiles through everything. Thumbs up.
Smiles
He's
through
just
everything.
a happy-go-lucky.
Yes.
If you're gonna have something be scuffed, at least be like Bennett and
That's
smile
right.
through it.
That's right. All right, everybody.
Alright.
We will catch you next week on our next episode.
Alright.
Please.
Sorry, thumbs up.
Bye.
Oh, thumbs up,
Thumbs
yeah.
up.
Wait, wrong hand.
Ah.
I got
There
it.
we go.